Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is going to be romantic. We're going to talk about their thoughts, your person's thoughts, versus their true feelings about you. So pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your message. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. For you to know if this reading really is for you. The person that we're talking about, they have someone else in their life or in their heart at least. Whether they're currently with another partner, or they're still in love with an ex somehow, or maybe they have shared relationships with a former lover, like maybe they have a child together, or a home together, or just a lot of history with each other. Okay, so that is the person that we're talking about. Either way, these cards represent their thoughts about you, and these cards symbolize their feelings, their true feelings for you. So their thoughts, like we said, there's something there, okay? There's an issue spiritually, there's pain, something about how this can't move forward, or if you are with this person, something about how it's an affair or it's unethical, unprofessional, it can't be official, okay? So they are in their head, in their mind about this. They know that there's something quote unquote wrong about this connection, okay? Whether that's moral, legal, but I'm not sensing anything scary like a relationship with a minor. No. It's just maybe they're not yet officially divorced with somebody and yet they're dating you. You know, it's that kind of energy, but nothing scary, nothing dangerous. But either way, this person is really in their head about this, okay? However, they are thinking that, yeah, this is something that has a lot of potential. This is something that could be it, right? This could be the one true love. They are fantasizing about it. There's that negativity, right? 50% of the time, but the other half of the time, they're thinking you could be the one. This could be their forever. This could be their happily ever after. So their thoughts, sometimes negative, sometimes positive, but either way, you are always on their mind. However, with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, they feel like they want to hold on to their reputation, to their name, to their obligations, more than to you or this relationship. Okay, we're talking about their thoughts, just their mind, not their actions, not their true feelings, but the logical, rational way, okay? Their brain approach, so to speak. They feel like they're going to lose a lot if they keep pursuing this relationship, okay? They feel like there's going to be some damage to their name, to their reputation, to the way that people see them in the company or in the neighborhood, in the community, okay? There is that kind of energy, fear, right? Mirrored by this religious factors card and the Three of Swords. But still, they are thinking what it would be like, okay? With the Three of Wands, they are thinking of how life would turn out if they do cross that sea to be with you, to continue this relationship, to move it forward. Okay, so that's for the brain. Now let's discuss the heart. How do they really feel about you? They want to marry you. I mean, not only do we have the wedding card and oracle, right, and your Romance Angels deck, we also have it in tarot. The Hierophant is literally the Pope, a bishop, a cardinal, a priest, right? Someone who performs marriage rites. Okay, so they do feel, okay, in their heart that you're the one they want to spend the rest of their life with. And not only that, I know we're talking about their heart, but it's not purely emotional. even logically, they feel like you are the perfect partner to help them grow, not just emotionally, but spiritually, even financially and practically. They feel like you could be the perfect partner for them. But here's the thing, darling. This person is not as spiritually aligned as you. They're not as enlightened as you. They actually have no idea that you love them too. Okay? They think that maybe you adore them, you think they're cute, or you admire them for how intelligent they are, how good they are at what they do, right? But they feel like it's not romantic. Or if it is maybe physical, right? Then they just think it's purely physical for you and there's nothing deep. Or if you have been very open to them about your romantic feelings, then they don't trust it, okay? They think that maybe it's fleeting or you're too young so you can possibly know what true love is like. This is how they feel. They are afraid that if they do cross the sea, cross the line to be with you, right? Then it's not going to be worth it because you won't be feeling as strongly, as intensely, and you might not stand by them through it all. Now, this is just their heart being afraid because they do know, right, that you could make the perfect partner for them, not just emotionally, but in life, in the practical material realms of life as well. Still, there is that fear, there is that doubt, okay? But they are trying to assure themselves, okay, deep down, that this relationship can move forward, okay? It is safe, that the universe, the divine, whatever higher power they believe in will support them, will support this connection. They do have that faith, but they are still really scared because the Page of Wands is the youngest of the court cards, right? From the Page of Wands, there comes the Knight of Wands, and then the Queen, and then the King, right? In all suits. The Page of Wands, however, is still kind of immature, and it's like he's just starting out. So he's afraid. God, I just heard he very, very specifically. That is a specific message for some of you. This could be a woman, this could be a they, them, right? But that came through very specifically. So this person, he, could be afraid that, oh, they already have something that's settled, that's stable with another person or in their life. And then this thing comes and maybe they're going to have to start all over again, getting to know you, forging a bond with you, going through challenges with you. They are scared that it's it's like back to the drawing board, right? It's from scratch again. Because I just heard that this person is older than you, more mature than you. 7 to 9 year age difference, okay? That is a specific message that's coming through. So yeah, they're afraid that you are maybe too young for them, not in age, but in experience, okay? In the intensity of your feelings, in the way that you have dealt with life, with obstacles. So as you can see, they are of two hearts, so to speak, of two minds about you emotionally. They feel like you could definitely be the partner that they've been waiting for, but at the same time, they feel like your love for them is not as intense, like you're gonna want to move away from them, okay? With the Six of Swords here, you're going to want to leave when the waters get rough, okay? When life gets difficult, they're afraid that you're not going to stay. And yet somehow, at the very depths of their soul, their higher self, their soul is telling them that it's safe to move forward, okay? So there you go. Their thoughts about you are more negative and their feelings are slightly, their true feelings are slightly more positive, but there's still fear, okay? So thoughts are definitely, they want this, okay? They're thinking about you. They want this relationship, but they're leaning more, their mind is leaning more towards, don't do it, it's bad for your reputation, it's bad practically, okay? Their feelings, however, there's still fear, there's still anxiety, but they're leaning more towards, nah, this is safe, I got this, it could be difficult, but we'll get there in the end. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. For you to know if this reading really is about you, we are talking in this pile about a person who's already been in your life, okay? Not someone new. It could officially be a former lover or just someone that you have some sort of romantic history with already, even if it wasn't completely official in the eyes of other people, okay? So that is what this reading is about. On the left side, we are talking about their thoughts about you, and their feelings are on this side. Now, I'm going to start by telling you, darling, that their thoughts are more positive than their actual feelings about you. So on the surface, they're very positive about this relationship, but profoundly, at the very depths of their soul, they have worries because you already have history and there's pain there. So they are doubtful about the future of this connection. But first, let's start with their thoughts. With children and the Six of Cups. So definitely they cherish a lot of their memories with you. And also they think that they can be their true self around you, their goofy self, their childlike, childish self, right? They feel comfortable around you. They think you're fun to be around. They think that you remind them of the best things in life, why we're alive, the joys of life. You make them think back to what it's like to be a child again, okay? They really feel like you are their soulmate with the Six of Cups, right? This is one of the strongest soulmate cards in tarot. Some traditional readers would say even stronger and even more solid than the Two of Cups and the Lovers themselves, right? Because this is the card of someone that you recognize from a past life. This card is about the past, and we are talking about the spiritual past, so past incarnations, right? So this person thinks you are their soulmate, someone they've spent their past lives with, okay? And they also like very much the physical side of your relationship. There's passion, there's fire. You always give them satisfaction and contentment, right? Physically, here in this realm, right? Corporeally, they feel like everything is great. And when it comes to your physical appearance as well, they think you're very attractive, okay? They find you very pleasing to look at, to touch, to be with, okay? So there's that deeper thing in how they think about you. They think you're their soulmate. And then more superficially, but also importantly, physically, there's attraction there, okay? Lastly, they really are thinking about spending more time with you alone, okay? So I'm hearing that right now it's a struggle with the Seven of Wands to find some alone time with you. Either you're always around family, friends when you're hanging out together, colleagues, or classmates, right? It's like it's always something else, a social function or some social gathering. But they really are thinking, fantasizing of just being with you because of that passion, because of that fire, and because they think you are their other half as well. So very positive. Whenever they think about you, they smile, right? They get butterflies in their stomach. Everything is positive. But how do they really feel about you? Well, they are of two minds deep down, right? In their heart, in their soul. Because their friends don't like you, darling. Okay? Like we said, there's history here. And their friends are always reminding them of how you hurt this person. Okay? Now, I don't know what the truth is. That is not what this reading is about. We are talking about their feelings and their friends' feelings and actions. are coming through as well. So whether or not this is the unbiased truth, I don't know. That is not the business of this reading. But how they feel is that you kind of abused, hurt, trampled over this person. Okay? So there's history there. Their family and friends are really against you, this connection, you rejoining each other, reuniting again, and therefore that is something that really worries them. They have doubts because, as you know, even though you're right now on the other side of this reading, right? Our friends tend to know what's good for us. When we're wearing rose-tinted glasses, it's our friends who can usually see the clearer truth, okay? So there is that big worry in their heart about you. However, with very soon and the Knight of Wands, again, their thoughts are mirrored by their feelings. There is a lot of passion there. The Knight of Wands is the most adventurous. He's a risk taker. He is the most daring of all the knights in tarot. So despite what people are trying to tell them, they want to make it official again with you very soon, okay? They want to make a grand romantic gesture that will make things official between the two of you once more. So this is still winning because this knight is very fiery, Sagittarius, but also Aries and Leo could be as well, since this is a general reading, but specifically this is the card of Sag, okay? So they really do want to continue this relationship deep down, even though there are still fears in their heart. You know, they don't want to be hurt by you again. They don't want to be burned by this relationship again, which makes sense because the final cards are all about forgiving, learning, and with the star, healing, okay? And it makes sense because the card that you picked says healer, and then nourishment and nurture as well. So darling, deep down, they are still trying to heal from you, okay? From this connection that the two of you had before, okay? Now, maybe it's not one-sided. Maybe you hurt them and they hurt you too. Okay, that's more likely, actually. But either way, that doesn't invalidate their pain, their heartbreak, and their suffering. And there is that. So that is something that's making them feel maybe they need more time. Okay, maybe they should heal first before they jump into this with you once more. So there you go, darling. Their thoughts are more positive than their feelings. They think you are it. You are perfect. You are the soulmate. You are hot. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are attractive. Okay, but they feel that maybe there are red flags because you've hurt them before. Their friends, their family don't like you, and they still are very, very passionate about you with the Knight of Wands, and very soon still there's more bad than good deep down about how they feel for you, okay? So I wish you both healing. I hope this reading helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So for you, darling, to know if this really is your reading, I'm going to tell you right away. The person we're talking about is someone you only recently met, okay? Whether that's days, weeks, or months, okay? It's only been some time. This isn't a connection that's been with you for a long time, okay? This is someone that's new, and they're currently involved with somebody else, okay? So if something is already starting within the two of you, it's like there's an overlap, okay? Because they're still very much in a committed relationship with somebody else. But the heart wants what it wants, and it's not always black and white, clear cut when it comes to romance and morality, right? So let's continue with this reading. On the left side, their thoughts about you. On the right side, their feelings about you, okay? So mind versus heart. Now let's talk about their mind first. This really is at the very first stages, right? Getting to know each other. And then the Ace of Wands is number one, right? Aces are wands. And it's like the first blossoming of passion. They are always thinking about you. They're like a teenage boy or a teenage girl, just always fantasizing about you. Every love song is about you. Everything they hear, see, and feel, it's always about you. You're always on their mind, okay? This is like a crush, a schoolboy, schoolgirl crush. It's really cute. You are someone they find very attractive, and yeah, they're just always thinking about you. With Give Your Relationship a Chance and the Six of Wands, they are on the surface very optimistic about this connection. They feel like, yeah, it has potential. It can win, right? This is the card of victory. It can lead somewhere. Okay, so they are manifesting it, whether or not they're conscious about that, whether or not they are aware of anything spiritual at all. But they are, because they're always thinking about you positively, and they're thinking optimistically about the odds of the two of you being together and turning this into something serious and sincere and committed. Okay? Lastly, how do they think about you? But they are not naive, despite the schoolboy, schoolgirl vibe that they're exuding right now. They are still aware with the Seven of Cups that maybe these are the fantasies of someone who is currently intoxicated, high on love, right? More realistically, they know that there is a possibility that it's not going to last, that maybe you are not compatible. Okay, so they're thinking that they've noticed some of your quirks, and they feel like those don't match theirs. Okay, so maybe you are too introverted and they're too extroverted, so they are also in their mind doubting that that's not going to work, because somehow there needs to be a balance. Okay, maybe you absolutely hate the outdoors, and this is someone who loves climbing and hiking, right, and camping. So they are already seeing some incompatibilities between the two of you. So they are thinking, maybe I'm being very naive about this. Maybe these are all just fantasies and illusions. So it's more good than bad. Their thoughts about you are more positive than negative, but there is that realisticness as well, that realism that maybe things are not going to work out in the long term between the two of you. Okay, so those are their surface thoughts about you, their mind, their brain. Okay, now let's talk about their heart. Express your love and Page of Pentacles. Again, we really are at the beginning of the relationship, because pages are children, okay, and they really do feel like a child with you. So deep down, they have a lot of emotions, romantic feelings for you, and it's overflowing. I'm hearing the Ace of Cups, right? New love, just overloaded emotions, positive emotions for you. They really do have a lot. Okay, so this Ace of Wands, a lot of people think it's a superficial card because it's more physical, it's more the passions, the wants of the flesh than the heart. And rightly, yeah, it is on the spread, which is talking about their brain, their mind, so something on the surface. But with Express Your Love, here in this part of the spread, there really is something deeper there. Okay, they really do want to start something with you. They have a lot of romantic feelings for you. Okay, so it's not just superficial, it's not just on the surface. Deep down, their heart mirrors their mind. But with engagement here and the moon, normally this is a very positive card, right? Engagement, ascending to a higher level of commitment. But partnered with the moon, this engagement card is not talking about you, darling. It's talking about a third party. And actually, in this connection, you are the third party. Okay, there was someone who came before you. And so, Your person, their heart is confused, clouded. They don't know what to do. They already have someone in their life that they trust, okay? This connection that they have with this person has been tested by time, by life, okay? And this person that they have, he or she is reliable, loving, nurturing, okay? But now they have these deep feelings for you and they're confused. They don't know. They thought this person was their soulmate, but now you came into their life and they have no idea about anything anymore. The moon is the most confused being in the tarot, okay? That's why his eyes are closed. He has no idea what's happening. And yeah, like this card, right? There are two people, right? Two towers, two dogs, two animals, right? And then the crab, their feelings for you are coming to the surface and they don't know which one to choose, the dog or the wolf, this tower or that, okay? So deep down, there is a battle going on and they don't know if you're gonna win in their heart, okay? So like we said, this is at the very beginning, right? Early stages of the relationship. They're always thinking about you, but deep down, darling, they're still not sure if you're going to be chosen, okay? If they will pick you over this reliable person that they also love romantically, okay? They don't know yet. However, despite that conflict, there really is a lot of attraction and pull between the two of you. And remember, we're now talking about their heart, right? So it's not superficial attraction like they think you're pretty or they think you're handsome. They are attracted to your soul, okay? Their heart finds your presence attractive, and that is mirrored by the Three of Pentacles because this is the card of admiration. Look at these two, right? Admiring the skill, the work of the stonemason. Okay, and he is representing you right now, whether you're a man or a woman, and they are representing the person that we're talking about. So yes, there you go, darling. Thoughts and feelings are mirroring each other, right? So that's a good sign. This person is in touch with who they really are. But even though they are so attracted to you, and even though they want to give this relationship a chance, there is that third party, this other person that they also have a lot of deep love for, and right now they just don't feel like they're going to let you win, okay? They are leaning more with the moon towards choosing what's safe, what they're familiar with. But this is just the current energies. As you know, there are also a lot of positivity in how they feel towards you, so maybe in the future it will change. But like we've been saying, this relationship that you have with this person, it's at the very early stages. So wait for things to play out and remember that what's yours will not pass you by. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.